It's a sure foundation. We sing about it all the time. You know, Christ is a sure foundation. And when we're sure about the foundation, it should never cause you to stop progressing in the Lord. But when you're not sure, somebody tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, when you're not sure, this problem festers up and it causes you to hope from your assignment. God has envisioned all of us to carry a certain works. Yeah, we all got a vision. Hello, somebody. Yeah, not one person just has the vision. We all got a vision. God gives us all a vision. As Habakkuk would refer us to. And the vision is to carry out the will of God. Yes. That the kingdom of God, when the kingdom of God is to come, that men and women, boys and girls, whether they be black or white, Chinese or African, God just doesn't look upon gender and race and ethnicity. He doesn't look upon the fact that, you know, that you got more money than the next person. God is concerned about all of his creation. And when he becomes concerned about all of his creation, well, then he's concerned about all of his creation. But what God does is that he promotes agents to do his work, his will, that his work and will would be perfected in the earth. I know it seems a little foreign that we're sharing it like this, but I purposely wanted to take my time in sharing this because it seems like the folk who sit up in the church the most are the folks who causes problems to block progression. Are y'all hearing this? It's the same folk who shout and dance and speak in tongues and lay hands on one another, who are declaring, you know, that God is speaking peace upon your life, speaking prosperity in your future. It's the same folk who will get to a problem and it seems like they don't know how to handle the problem. They don't know how to handle the problem because they never considered purpose. See, when you consider purpose, again, you can't just look at problem and get so crazy, you know, in looking at problem that it takes you out of the equation of God. Amen. Folks will drop out of church. They'll quit doing what God called them to do. Tim Smith never called you to do anything. It was God that called you to do what you're doing. I'm just helping you to discover purpose in you. The more we look into the Word of God, the more we should discover that, I do have a purpose. I am here for a reason. And though I may be dealing with trials in my life, I still know that I'm here for a reason. Though they don't like me, though they talk about me, though they lie on me, though they criticize me, I'm here. You got to understand that you still have purpose written on you. See, you got to understand this before you leave here today, that regardless of what happens in your life, Romans says all things, and for we know all things work together. For what? The good of them that love the Lord and those of them that are called according. You see what I'm saying? Those of them that are called according. Let me say it one more time. And those of them that are called according. God never said that every day was going to be, you know, sunshine field and you're going to have the best day. Every day is going to be the best day. No, there has to be some calamities in your days to appreciate life. There has to be some disagreement. Somebody shout disagreement. Yeah, you can't agree on everything. That's why God made us different. We got to learn how to agree to disagree and still get the job done. I ain't talking to nobody in my head. You know, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Folk make a big issue out of, out of disagree. Well, you don't have to make a big issue out of disagree. You just have to learn how to agree to disagree. And you keep on loving each other. Because that's what makes the world go around. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying in here? But if you get so focused on the problem, what is the problem? Well, we know what the greater problem is. Sin. God said that sin was the greater problem. But when God saves you, sin ought to not be the problem.
That's right.
You're going to talk to me in here? I'm going to finish up in just a few minutes, but I need y'all to talk to me before I finish up. Sin has become the greater problem. And folks have lost their cool because of sin. We fall out with each other because of sin. Y'all ain't talking to me in here. Not only do we disagree, hello somebody in here, but we stop liking each other because of sin. Not only do we stop liking each other, we start hating each other because of sin. And do you not know that when we start disliking, start hating each other because of sin, other folks are seeing our mess and they're turned off from it. I'm in the church now because the church have somehow another have lost their prayer life, and now they're doing what the world is doing, and they're bringing the worldly stuff in the church, and they think this is what the church is supposed to look like. This ain't what the church is supposed to look like. We ought to not be disliking each other because we have difference in opinions. Y'all hearing what I'm saying in here? We ought to not be hating each other. We ought to not be negating our abilities, come on somebody, or our assignments, knowing that we have the ability to do it, but we negate our assignments because we don't like each other. It ain't got nothing to do with life. You're going to help me preach in here. It has everything to do with God fulfilling the works in you so that the kingdom of God would be shared to every man and woman, boy and girl. When you discover that God calls you on the scene because he knows you got purpose in you. Listen, you better realize that God didn't have to do it, but because he did, you ought to be appreciative that he chose you. You knew you was messed up. Y'all come on, preach with me in here. You knew your mind was messed up. You knew places that you went you shouldn't have gone. Hello somebody in here. You knew what you were saying. I wish I had a witness in here. You shouldn't have been saying that kind of stuff the way you was thinking, but yet God took time out and chose you. Listen, he not only chose you, but you ought to tell your neighbor he cleaned you up. I wish I had 5 folks in here who just agree with me. Just agree with me. I just need 5 folk who agree with me that we was a mess coming into the church. But we thank God that God cleaned us up. And when God cleaned us up, not only did he clean us, I hear the Bible said that he purged us. I know the church don't talk like that anymore. We ain't, hello somebody in here, we ain't got the sense to talk like kingdom anymore. So we talk like the world, but I come to disturb somebody in here that we ain't gonna talk like the world. We gonna talk like citizens of the kingdom of God. And the citizens of the kingdom of God say that when we found ourselves in trouble, we went before the altar in a position of kneeling down, prostrate before the Lord, calling on the one and only who can help us out of our troubles. And the more we called on this Jesus, the more he showed up. But he didn't just show up, he came to purge us. I wish I had some sanctified folk who could remember that it was the Lord that purged you. It was the Lord that washed you. And you can go around and shout it all you want to, that you've been washed by the blood, and now you're clean as snow. But you better remember that it was you that washed you. It was the Lord. And if God cleaned you up, you ought to be satisfied in doing the works of God without complaint. Somebody high five your neighbor and shout, "Go." You're going to help me preach it here. I'm almost to my text. But I discovered that we let problem get us sidetracked. Yeah. Tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't let your problems get you sidetracked. You got an assignment that you got to complete. It bothers me when folks are ready, help somebody in here, to quit their assignment while telling God thank you at the same time. That becomes very contradictory to negate your assignment, and yet here you is talking, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I bless you. If you thank him, you'll keep your assignment. If you're going to bless him, you'll fulfill what he called you to do. Listen, you can't be saying that I appreciate what the Lord has done for me and then turn around and turn your back on the assignment he has given you. If you really thank him, you'll thank him not only for how he's provided, but you'll thank him while he's given you an assignment that may cause some heartaches and headaches in your life. Yeah, you want to be thankful? Tell him thank you for the heartaches. Yeah, we don't always agree, but tell him thank you. That we can get through this agreement. We don't always like each other. Come on, somebody in here. We don't always understand. But I dare you to tell the Lord thank you that I can agree. Hello, somebody in here. I can go through ministry and I can discover that even while we extremely, hello, somebody, are going through extreme difficulties, I can still tell the Lord thank you, remembering my assignment, remembering my purpose, remembering my calling. And you better remember this, that God called you on the scene. He didn't call you just to look cute and tell you, hello, somebody in here, that your long hair is doable. I wish I had a witness in here. He didn't call you on the scene just so you can model your fine suit. But I come to tell three of you in here that the reason God called you on the scene was not only for the people, but shake your neighbor and say, neighbor, this was for me too. Because had he not called me, I'd have died trying to do it myself. But I thank God he called me on the scene, not only for them, but so that I can live. I wish I had a witness. Shake somebody and tell them to L-I-V-E, to live in Jesus. Tell them live in Jesus. When you look at the fact that there are problems, somebody shout, there are problems. There are problems in life. As a matter of fact about it, you can tell them, you can guarantee that there's going to be some problems in life. Y'all ain't saying that right. Tell them you can guarantee it. As a matter of fact about it, tell two more neighbors, say, neighbor, you can bank on it, that there's going to be some problems in life. But tell them I know the problem solved. Let me go on, because y'all ain't going to preach with me in here. Tell them I know the problem solved. Regardless of what the problem is, tell them I know. See, y'all scared to tell the devil that you know the problem solved. If God could alleviate your headaches, what do you think he can do with the rest of your problems? Y'all hearing what I'm saying in here? If he can work on your housing situation, what do you think he can do with the rest of your problems? Let me go on to the book, because I know y'all ready for me to get to the book. The Bible said that there's a problem in the camp. Acts chapter number 16, verse number 25, familiar from Wednesday night. It was at midnight. Now, at midnight, they realized that they still had purpose. It was before the 25th verse that they discovered problem. Y'all ain't getting what I'm saying in here. You got to understand this, that even while you're going through circumstances and situations and they're problematic in your life, listen, when you get to midnight, just be thankful that midnight showed up, because what I discovered is that God says something happens in the morning. Y'all still with me? I got the Bible readers in here. So it was right there at midnight, but the next day was on the way. All they needed was 60 seconds. Did you catch that right there? Somebody should have jumped up and praised God for 60 seconds, because all they needed was 60 seconds. When you can get through the 60-second period, something changes while you're praising God on your way through. Y'all still didn't catch that one right there. It didn't take a whole lot of time for God to do what God, tell somebody in here, what God needs to do. Some of us feel like God ain't did nothing yet. You still dealing with the same issues and problems. Tell somebody. You're still crying and wetting your pillow up at midnight. Come on, somebody. Because you really hadn't discovered who the problem solver was. But Paul and Silas takes us right to the face of the problem solver. Can I preach to somebody in here? And they noticed that while it was yet midnight, in the next 60 seconds, a new day would show up in their lives. I need you to tell at least 12 more folks in here that God told me to tell you, weeping may endure for a night, but if you hold on, He gives you 60 seconds to turn that thing around. I wish I had a witness in here. You've been walking in the wilderness, crying all of these years about something that happened to you a long time ago. But God said, I'm going to tell you what He told me. I can hear Him right now. Tell him this, that I'm giving you 60 seconds. And in your 60 seconds, all you got to do is bless me in your 60 seconds. And while you're blessing me in your 60 seconds, God told me to tell you that He'll turn it around for you. I hear the Lord here say that the problem occurred before the 25th verse. But when I see the 25th, the Bible says that Paul and Silas was praying at the midnight. And look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you're too busy trying to sleep. But God said at midnight something's going to happen. And I want you to understand that during the midnight hours, the minute after midnight, joy is going to come. I don't know who I'm talking to in here, but I feel somebody. You need a 60-second praise in this camp. If you really want to see God transform your problems, shake somebody in here. I need to talk to somebody who ain't trying to be cute. I need you to get your 60 seconds, claim your 60 seconds, and say in my 60 seconds, God's going to turn it around. Are y'all hearing me in here? Grab somebody who feel like you feel. And if they don't feel like you feel, you need to swap seats. But tell them in the 60 seconds that the Lord gives me, I need to turn it around. What am I turning around? Every one of these problems that I'm facing now, if it's headaches, if it's heartaches, if it's children, if it's ministry, if it's other folks, in the next 60 seconds, while you praise, I hear the Lord say, He'll turn it around. Are you ready? I said, get somebody who's ready to turn it around. And in 60 seconds, God said, if you turn that thing, every devil, every demon, every demonic force that has come against you, speak to cancer, speak to sickle cell, speak to high blood, speak to leukemia, speak to AIDS, speak it right now. Speak to waywardness and say in 60 seconds, God. Y'all turn it around in here. can see it. Your problems are falling. Tell them I can see your problems. Tell them they just fell off you, honey. Everything the devil tried to use against you, tell them it just failed. Do I got anybody who will prophesy with me? Every attempt on your life, tell them, honey, it just failed. Every time they deny you credit, tell them, honey, it just failed. Tell them the house, the car, the children, everything you ask God for, tell them the job. Oh! Somebody shout for Jesus. Yeah! Sit down. Sit down. Now that you done got that little 60-second praise out the way, and you've cast all your cares on him, for he what? Now we can see victory. Before the 25th, the Bible says that they took Paul and Silas and cast them into jail. Put them into jail because Paul and Silas had gone to do purpose. They were on a mission to complete their purpose. Somebody say that, purpose. And even though they would run into problems, they knew purpose a whole lot better than problem. They've seen problem in the past. Okay, they got their degree, they've graduated. And so when problem shows up, it's no problem at all. Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. They didn't get crazy. They didn't leave the church. They didn't start talking about the church. They didn't do all of those things that we typically would do. They didn't quit the choir. They didn't stop ushering. They didn't quit preaching. Are y'all hearing this? They didn't stop caring for their loved ones and their friends. They kept on doing what they knew to do. And what they knew to do was purpose. They kept on preaching the gospel. Before this woman who showed up, who had the ability to gain much for her masters, before she even showed up, Lydia shows up on the scene. And all Lydia needed was some bread. See, when you look at problem and you let problem take you out, folk who need prayer, you can't even pray for them because you're looking at problem. And they need prayer, but you're looking at problem. That's why folk can't get delivered in the church, because you're looking at problem. And they need prayer. Folk can't be fed in the church because you're looking at problem and they need prayer. Folk get put out, nowhere to go. You're looking at problem, they need prayer. Because you know prayer changes. I believe I got some witnesses in here. Folks are dying with all kinds of problems. You're looking at problem, they need prayer. And they're sitting right in the church. And here we are, looking at problems, they need prayer. And so he deals with Lydia. Paul and Silas deals with the woman who was gaining much for her masters. They were on the way to prayer. This woman, she needed a fix. Kept following Paul and Silas, so much the more Paul and Silas became grieved, turned around and dealt with Let me deal with your issues right now, because what you need is deliverance. Even go back a little further. Silver and gold have I none, but what I do have. And see, they realized purpose. They delivered Jesus to the woman. Both the woman who was gaining for her masters, Lydia, whom they prayed for down by the riverbank. And because her masters didn't approve of the prayer and deliverance service that Paul and Silas had entered in and just come out of, they called them, took them before the magistrates, rented off their clothes and commenced to beating them as if they had done some bad thing. I don't know what's wrong with the church, but it seems like when I look at the church, we like to see the afflictions of our brothers and sisters. I don't know why it perplexes me to see that when our brothers and sisters fall down, we get joy out of that. I'm talking to the devil now. There ain't no joy in seeing your brothers and sisters down on there. Come on, somebody in here. Having a hard time. Going through many different things in life, and here we are with resources, and we don't do nothing at all. You ought to tell your neighbor, God ain't pleased with that. If God gave you talent, you ought to be using that talent to help somebody. Let me go on, hurry up here. I didn't come to this, disturb you, but I came to tell you that we got it all wrong. We looking at hardship of others, but ain't doing nothing. God called us to ministry. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, God called us to ministry. What happens in ministry? I'm glad you asked, because you need to know what happens in ministry. When folk are going through extreme hardships in life, it is our job to gather the resources, to include prayer and fasting, so that we can offer them a better, more excellent sacrifice. We may not have silver and gold, but such as we have. And the such as we have is Jesus. Somebody say Jesus. Well, when they got to midnight, Joe, I'm getting ready to go. You can press the gas anyhow you want to. When they got to midnight, they discovered that they had been beaten. They discovered that they had been talked about, lied on, criticized, you name it, whatever they had gone through. They discovered that they had gone through those problems, but it wasn't no problem at all for them. Am I talking to anybody in the church? Don't you dare look at your problem as if it's a big thing. You got to remember that God has called you off the scene of whatever you was doing onto the scene of salvation. Now you got to go and establish salvation in all the earth. How do I do that, preacher? Well, you got to talk of the goodness of Jesus. You can't stay there wondering why this, that, or the other has happened in your life. You can't sit around complaining and having pity parties. No, get yourself up, dust yourself off, because you got a job to do. I wish I had a witness in here and know this job may not show the money that you're looking for right now, but I heard it has eternal rewards that you cannot miss. Look at your neighbor and say to your neighbor, money can't buy what God is going to give you. And so it was at the midnight that they had now found themselves in prison. Shake your neighbor and say, neighbor, thank God they didn't focus on the problem, but they focused on the problem solver. They got beat and was just as content to get beat. They got talked about, but was just as content to be talked about. They got there, they got criticized, leave me alone, doc, but they was just as content to be talked about. They got scorned, but they was just as content to be scorned. They were unliked, but they were just as content to be unliked. They were hated by most, but shake your neighbor and say, neighbor, they were just as content to be hated by others because they realized that they had purpose. And I come to tell you, when you got purpose, you don't care what others have to say. Let them say what they will. But my question to all of you is what Jesus is really saying. And I hear Jesus saying to Paul and his friend Saul, yes, Lord, thou good and faithful. Y'all come on, preach with me. But I hear him saying here, good and faithful. Is there anybody who may be in the building who can tell your neighbor, good and faithful? Yes, Lord. You have fought the fight of a good and faithful servant here. But can I tell you, when they stood on praise and worship, the Bible says that Paul and Silas began to pray and sing songs unto Zion. Is there anybody who can look at purpose in spite of problems and sing songs even in the midst where it seems like all hell has just broke loose? And I come to tell you, I feel you, Jesus. And I come to tell you that if God be for us, good God from Zion, I said if God be for you, shake your name and say, who can be against me? They were caught up in prison and shackled at the feet of God. Stood by and watched Paul and Silas, but they sang and they prayed. Didn't have no privacy, but they sang and they prayed. Was feeling horrible, but they sang and they prayed. Folk let her down, but they sang and they prayed. Didn't see it in church, folks, but they sang and they prayed. So much the more that the power of God came in the place. I said the power of the living God shook the place, caused an earthquake, because the God of that salvation, you come on, go with me. I said the God of that salvation showed up. Is there anybody who can say my God showed up when I was going through a whirlwind, going through my mess, going through my ups and downs? He showed up and said your name and said neighbor. When he showed up, he came to deliver. That's what I gotta tell you, that Jesus and the Holy Ghost showed up in the prison and caused an earthquake. The Bible says that everybody fled, but they stood on the solid foundation. What is that? They stood on the Word of God. I got to leave now, but when you stand on the Word, I hear Jesus saying that word as I hear in your house, that you won't mess up. Yes, Lord, I hear the word of the Lord, not only in my life, but I hear it in your life, saying, stand still and see now my salvation, victory, got your name on it. And I dare somebody just to tell your name, I stand on the solid Word of God, and victory, I can leave here with victory. I can go where I with victory. But tell your neighbor while you got it, the residue of the Holy Ghost will be with you. And Lord, I'll be with you until the end. Is that good news? Grab your neighbor and say, neighbor, the good news is that Jesus, he's on your side. Grab somebody else that ain't ready for you. Tell them the good news that he is, while he's saving you, he's saving others. Because while he saved the prisoner. Yes, Lord. While he was saving the prisoners, he was saving the gods. And while he was saving the gods, he was saving their whole family. Just look at somebody and say, neighbor, don't move. Gods, 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 don't move. Stand still for yourself. Even if you're locked up, God,